welcome to a session with them Dennis boys, where we're gonna be talking about all Cowboys news, good and bad. We're gonna give you the honest, raw, unfiltered truth, however you want it. We're gonna be interactive. We're gonna be talking to y'all, giving y'all what you want. So talk back to it. But my name is B. You call me Brandon, Butter, Be Easy, all kind of stuff like that. Whatever you want to call me, it's all good. But this is family right here. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Yeah, you can call me EJ. We're gonna give you the unabashed, unabridged, inundated, uncut funk as it relates to the Cowboys. Looking forward to giving you guys the best that we have, and hopefully we'll have a great interaction here.
Hey, this is Debo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna put out things that you don't normally look at. I'm gonna point out things that's gonna make sense. I'm gonna make you think. So that's the person I'm gonna be. So we're gonna roll with that thing.
And there it is. So we're gonna kick off, man, and start talking about what's going on around the NFC East. Is there anything in particular you guys want to touch on? You know, as far as any news or anything that's swirling around.
Well, I noticed about them. Red Deadskins took a step back the last couple of weeks. They started out like gangbusters, and all of a sudden they're not as good as they thought they were.
That is true.
That's the NFC East as we know it.
Yeah.
Only team I would say that I guess pose some kind of threat, I guess the Eagles. But they changed coordinators, so they really don't look the same as last year. So I feel like when they actually meet somebody that meet their match, it's not going to be the same thing. So, yeah, I like our chances.
Yeah, facts. When you talk about changing coordinators, especially on both sides of the ball, that's like changing languages. So when you got pieces in and out of your roster changing, especially after a Super Bowl run, you lose a lot of pieces because you can't afford to sign everybody back, and that's what they suffered from too. So they're getting by, and I think because they do still have a lot of main core veterans and whatnot, but they're missing them the coordinators. So when they come against a legit opponent, the Cowboys, we're gonna really see what they really made of. So,
but you also know that anytime we talk about the NFC East, the only thing you can count on is that you can't count on anything. Week to week, things change. People get super who weren't super before, and the Cowboys aren't excluded from that.
Not never are. We actually usually be the one who's affected the most. The biggest news always come out of our camp. You know what I'm saying, good or bad.
Case in point, a couple of weeks ago, Arizona.
Facts.
I haven't been at that game. It wasn't a pretty sight to see, but here again, that's why they play the game.
That's why you play the game. But it's wins like that make me step back and catch myself. Because this year, I kind of was like feeling myself. I was like, hey, we slick might have it this year. Because we finally addressed all the issues that, that we had. I've been saying for the longest, we got to share up that D-line. D-line has matured. We got Hankins. Hankins got a full camp up under him. We got Mozzie. Mozzie still hasn't made an impact yet, but I think that's going to be a long-term benefit for us. But I think by the time postseason, if they get him right, that's going to be major for us. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Hank is balling, though.
Yeah, he's like his old self.
But I have no argument with anything you just said. The thing is the Cowboys thinking like that. That's where it counts, and we're hopeful about this weekend, tomorrow actually now, and we have every right to be optimistic. The Giants are a great football team. They're what they're calling, quote unquote, the best team in pro football right now.
Yeah, Niners.
We'll know if this is the case after tomorrow night, but like I said, that's why they play the game.
Right. I mean, 49ers, they got to give it something. They're being consistent. You can arguably say the injuries been the only thing really that stopped them from reaching the pinnacle. Kyle Shanahan, you gotta give props to him. He succeeds. He gets it done at a high level. They dominate. They really do. I gotta give it to him.
What do you think about Debo in terms of the coaches? He just mentioned Shanahan, McCarthy. What do you in this game?
Shanahan is good. Shanahan is good, but however, I feel like McCarthy he has to hide not so much hide with Dak's flaws or whatever, but
Now call it like it is, bro. You think it's flawed? Nigga, it's flawed. Call it like it is.
Hey, y'all light up a boy.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel. I mean,
all right. So McCarthy has to call the game correctly and how he knows Dak's strength and his weakness. So in terms of the weakness, I feel like he don't need to take any chances. Your defense is so good, and it's been like this last year. I feel like we would have been there last year in terms of the Super Bowl had he not taken any chances. I feel like even though the offense was struggling in the playoffs, he went out there and still was trying to make something happen when he didn't have to. The game was only 19-12. That's the ending score. Like that means a turnover here and there that hurt us. You know what I mean? You could just defensive game. Like, that's a lost art.
Dak is another conversation. I mean, I was just watching some highlights of him earlier before the program, and looking at Dak over the season, the course of the season, his highlights are all of highlights when he's taking chances, when he's moving. We don't. I personally don't want a quarterback that's going to be hesitant.
calculated risk, though.
Calculated. But you don't always have that opportunity to be calculated.
With the picks that we saw in the playoffs, those are the playoffs. Understand, in regular season, okay, it's fine. But the ones you throw in the playoffs in the red zone, when you are on the brink of taking the lead, giving your defense cushion, putting a little pressure on the other team's offense, making them pass, which is a strength for your defense, that makes a difference.
Okay, folks, I want to preface this conversation here by saying that my two sons are some of the biggest detractors from Dak as a quarterback.
Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real.
It's not true. Dak is a great quarterback in terms of, if you look at the NFL and what the NFL has to offer in terms of quarterbacks. But, however, he feels like he has to go out there and make plays when he really doesn't. Like, you need to make the correct decision.
But you just described some of the best quarterbacks in the league, that they're going to make plays.
No.
Patrick Mahomes, he makes plays.
No.
Josh Allen, he makes plays.
He also hurts
Aaron Rodgers
when you try to do too much. In which, if you look at this season, to why they lost to the Lions, he tried to do too much, and you didn't rely on your defense. Your defense actually is decent. So, therefore, you have to give them an option to be good.
To his credit, since we're talking about options and able to make the proper ones, I'm going to give him a Kellen Moore pass, because I think it was a lot of times he was calling too aggressive of calls sometimes and not keeping things simple. And I think that's what McCarthy's issue really was, and that's what we're seeing now. We're keeping things simple now. Let's keep it simple.
I don't deny that.
And I think I'm gonna give that much, and I think that messed him up mentally, and that's throwing off his thought process, and it doesn't make it easier to even transition from one coordinator to another. Even though I'm sure the language is relatively the same, it's just gonna be dumbed down a little bit. It's just gonna be more peanut butter and jelly.
I think Kellen Moore was trying to auction himself off in terms of trying to get a job. So he was trying to.
Oh, for sure. For sure. He was trying to follow the trend of the league. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's individual, everybody's scoring high points, throwing the ball around, getting long throw, intermediate, all that stuff to open up everything
and
else.
And you pay attention to him now, it's the same thing. They're putting up points, but guess what? At the end of the story, they don't know how to finish games. So, therefore, you're putting the points up, but can you finish games? Can you finish your drives? Can you finish when we need the offense to actually come through for that drive? Like, I think that's where he still struggles. He's a great coordinator, but he can't finish games. So.
Facts.
I have a question for you guys. Okay. Given Dak's history with the team, he's been with us for 7 years now. Last year, can we? Yeah, it don't take long. But can you agree that last year was aberration based on what you know about him as a quarterback? I mean, who throws 15 picks? Well, he wasn't the only one who threw 15 picks in the league last year.
But in the span of games. Well, go ahead.
We can look at,
I agree. I hear you.
If you want to look at a lot of picks, yeah, I get that. But from what we was used to with him,
Mm-hmm.
that was very abnormal year. Like,
It was.
we just like
That's all I asked.
right.
That's all I asked. Yeah, it was
Look, I mean, 15 ain't crazy amount. It's not.
James Winston throw 30.
Facts, but it ain't about the 15 ain't even the number. They ain't, it's the type of picks.
True.
That's what it's all about.
But
You can throw 20 picks.
But
if you don't throw them in the wrong crucial times, that's gonna hurt the defense.
now,
Every pick is not created equal.
How many of those picks can you attribute to drop balls?
About half. It was about half and half.
Okay.
It was some.
If you take 7 away from that, we're not even having this conversation. You know what I'm saying? You take 7 away from that, we're not having this conversation. What I'm saying is, I don't.
That's part of every team, every quarterback, every system.
I don't disagree with you about the types of tricks that he threw because he threw some horrendous picks.
Man, are you
like
trying to? It's one cowboy and like 4 or 5 defenders in the window. Like,
I agree.
It's no way the ball can get in there.
So what do you think that was? What do you think that was? It was a deer in the headlight moment, or what? What do you say?
Throws like that, it's really hard for me to fathom. Like, if you see that.
But if you've seen him do better than that the years prior, it's got to be something there. Nobody don't just do that out of field.
And we don't know about. He had a lot of stuff he went through. So we have to give him that pass personally because he went through a lot.
Yeah.
The biggest thing to me is his family, and then
that was crucial.
The injury on top of that.
Yeah. So, it was almost like boom boom. Then the brother.
The brother.
That was like boom boom boom. Like for real, it's tough. It's tough.
It's a lot to get over. So
I can imagine.
You have a high powered type coordinator who's trying to put that
points on the board.
You wasn't ready for that.
The best way I can compare the Kellen Moore situation and Mike McCarthy. Kellen Moore's philosophy was, I'm going to throw the ball to open up the run game, versus Mike McCarthy's mentality is, I'm going to run the ball to open up the run the pass game. And we're fit for that. We're super fit for that.
Right.
But we have to stick to that, especially in the beginning of the game, bro. If we can control the tempo and the clock of the game, especially with running the ball and moving the sticks efficiently, bro, we are hard to beat, bro. Bro, them first 2 games were like picture perfect. And we can beat damn near any team just like that. If we play just like that.
You know what's sad?
What's that?
We probably still would have had Zeke at maybe 80-90% had we had that philosophy.
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like us throwing the ball, him trying to protect Dak back in the pocket too, trying to run them runs when it's time to run. Like I feel like.
But I think we changed. I'm going to look back at the film, but I think we had to change our blocking scheme. We must have went from zones, back to, whatever. But I think that making a difference, too, because we're getting more better run lanes, too. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, you brought Zeke up. Mm-hmm. Let's expand on that for a minute, because now Pollard has become Batman, and we're still really basically trying to find a Robin. Rico Dowdle has been filling in pretty well. I think you guys will agree.
But you know what? That's system. I think it's systematic. Like I feel like they're trying to. What we did with Zeke is just you're trying to overload one person when you don't have to. Like we need to spread it out.
You don't think they're spreading it out nice enough, really? Rico getting at least 6, 7, 8 carries.
He's getting some carries now.
Yeah, I feel like 10 plus per. You got to realize it's how many games.
Well, Pollard getting 18 to 20.
It's a lot of games you're playing.
Agreed.
You're talking about the playoffs. You have to spread it out, and you got 3 bags that we can rely on. Literally, 3 bags we can rely on, and we're not even using them. We ain't even using Deuce yet. Like I don't know what they're waiting on.
I don't know either. I mean, maybe Deuce not picking up blocks. Maybe I don't got to look at that too.
But I agree with you because we having red zone problems.
Right?
Who better in the red zone? I mean,
it makes sense to me.
Deuce is a
perfect picture, perfect.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? He's that guy.
He's a red zone dream.
He's picking up 6 or 7 yards
every pop. He's a hard to tackle, low to the ground, great hand.
We want to at least see it. Let us see that the fact he's not doing whatever that y'all see because to us it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't want to see Turpin trotting in inside the 10, bro. I need to see either the tight end. The fullback. I want to see the fullback going in there, and preferably Vaughn. You know what I'm saying?
I also don't want to see Pollard doing those Zeke type runs.
Somebody got to do it. And he getting paid. He just top dollar.
We do not need Pollard running up in the pack.
He got to. Somebody got to do it. You got to keep it honest.
But the holes aren't open for him.
You got to stay true to it. He gonna bust open.
He's not that kind of bust it open, huh? He's a Lamborghini. He's not a.
That's what the league.
He's not one of those big SUVs.
That's what the league is. Think about it. Think about it. How many running backs are like that left in the league? Many. They in danger, man. Everything about speed now. The game is gonna get close to being a flag football type game.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
But we all know what Pollard's strengths are. Mm-hmm. He can reach that corner.
Okay. And he can cut inside the tackle too, though. He's a good angle guy, good misdirection. He cuts good.
Okay, let's be fair. I'll be fair to him. I just don't think that the line has been blocking to that type of for him to do
inconsistent because the line has been inconsistent. Chemistry is everything on that line.
Right. The line has a lot to do with it.
We get to see this tomorrow. Guess what? We a full line. The line's supposed to be there tomorrow.
Everybody.
So we get to see the full potential of what we supposed
no injuries. No injuries. So straight up, they full strength. We full strength.
To see with Pollard, we're gonna see it tomorrow.
Yep.
So
this is a full strength game. This is the playoff.
That goes for Pollard. That goes for Dak. That goes for our wide receivers. Correct. We're still, waiting for Brandon Cook to get his opportunities.
They got to open up. They got to get. I think tomorrow, they got to open up to him. They got to open up Brandon Cook. Brandon Cook is a dynamic, big game type player.
They got to get him. Lamb has been performing up to par.
Just get him to touch. The CD got to get 10 minimum targets. Minimum.
But I think we have
not forced though.
Right, not forced.
Semi slick.
Nah, don't force
it. But I'm saying, but is he that kind of receiver though?
Yes.
No.
You seen what he did in the playoffs?
I don't think so.
Man.
I don't think so.
Dog, CD has proven now. Y'all don't think he consistent like that?
No.
Bro, please put in the comment what y'all think about that. CD is legit.
I don't know.
CD is top 5 in the league.
Nobody's questioning his legitimization now. He is legit.
So what do you think
But we're talking about forced throws.
CD about like that, bro. He done went to him in some crucial situations, and CD that came down with that thing in traffic.
It was somewhat open.
Nah, sometimes not.
He's had a couple.
We're talking crazy. You ain't open. I threw you open. Forced.
Right, but he's had, to his credit, he's had some where he's battled for and won that battle. But he's not a heavy pass player like
contested catches.
Remember CD year 2?
Huh?
CD year 2?
No, nigga, I'm talking about right now.
We're not talking
right now.
I'm just telling you, CD year 2 is the reason why he didn't prove I didn't change my mind based on what he did.
That was, bro, it was so much inconsistency going on that year, bro.
But
so much.
He missed a lot of open.
Not a lot. It was crucial ones. It was crucial ones.
He missed a lot.
No, he missed
a lot of open catches.
Talk about last year. Talk about CD 2022. Let me hear that.
He balled out
like a mug. That boy,
he had to.
And that wasn't in a contract year.
He had to.
No, he didn't.
He had to.
No.
What you mean? Cooper got traded. He had to. He had the ball. He had to be number 1.
Okay, but he showed up and showed out.
I don't want to talk about Cooper.
Man, I'll talk about Cooper.
I don't want to talk about Cooper.
Cooper don't miss a beat. Cooper don't miss a beat wherever he go.
I don't want to
talk they ain't threw another pick. Man, but look. But about tomorrow, Dak going to have to stick with the strip. He's going to have to trust in what Mike McCarthy game plan and do exactly what he did that Giants game. Defense got to come up and
I don't see that.
See what?
I think if Dak just sticks to McCarthy's plan tomorrow and doesn't exert himself in terms of him being the type of quarterback we need and want him to be, I don't see a good result. He doesn't. I don't think tomorrow the opponent that we have tomorrow, I don't think it's going to be a stick to the strip type game. Dak is going to have to exert himself. Dak is going to have to. He's going to have to become the Dak that we really expect of him.
And let me say this too, because I really feel like the league is crowning the 49ers as if they really did something. They ain't been to no Super Bowl. Like, why are we crowning them as if they did something? Like, this is the issue with the social media trying to drive something like it. Like, like they did something, like they've been to the Super Bowl or they're the best team ever. No, this is the same team that we seen last year, same team we seen the year before that. We just didn't play well.
But they that mountain we haven't climbed. That's the
it's
problem.
our mountain.
That's the problem.
But they try to make it seem like
they are that mountain though. We haven't climbed it.
Not for,
hey, we peeped over the top.
I mean,
we haven't got no mountain.
Bro, honestly, you don't think if they didn't lose, let's say Brock Purdy didn't get injured, you don't think they would have kept going past, they wouldn't got past the Eagles?
No, correct. No.
You don't think so?
He was the best team because guess what? The offensive coordinator was better. The defensive coordinator was better. Like they was the better team. Eagles was on top last year. They was the better team.
So you think that's what's going to be the end of that's what's going to be their doom to them because of their coordinators change?
I'm gonna be real. I don't think Brock Purdy is the truth. I just feel like he sticks to the script. This is what we're asking from Dak, to stick to the script.
Who's better, Dak or Purdy?
Dak,
no doubt. There's no question in my mind. Hey, man, come on, man.
Let's be real.
Who's playing better this year?
Dak. Let's be real.
Purdy is
Purdy really should have had 4 or 5
years. He's benefiting from his surrounding team more than anything else. He has weapons galore. I mean, you look at Kittle, you look at Ayu, you look at Debo. We're not like that caliber, bro. We don't have that kind of caliber.
So we got all our caliber. We got B-list.
Not like that, brother. Kittle, Ayu,
diluted now.
McCaffrey.
What's Kittle been doing?
No, that should have been the first name I mentioned, McCaffrey.
Huh?
Who hurt on their team?
You know what I'm saying? Kittle's not a factor like that no more. What's Kittle doing?
But you can't just forget.
He's not against us. You know, he's not. He'll be Mr. Relevant. They're about to sit him down.
They have a better because we have the personnel to cover him. But however, they do.
You think we cover tight ends well?
Do you think their defensive staff can cover our offensive weapons?
I do.
Honestly, man for man.
No.
Fact. Do you think our defense can cover their offense man for man?
Right. Correct.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, our offensive weapons is just as potent.
But what I'm trying to tell you too
I don't.
Bro, Brandon Cooks is just as good as a Brandon Ayuk. CeeDee Lamb is more diverse than Deebo Samuel.
The car in the garage is only as good as you get to use it. You use it. If you ain't using that car in that garage, it ain't worth a damn.
Just the game to use.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
This the game. You have a garage. You let all them holes up.
Hey,
you let them all up.
If you keep that car in the garage, you ain't using it. It ain't doing you worth a damn.
This is the difference. Coaching. That's what it comes down to.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
That's really what it came down to.
Fact, that's true.
And it came down to Dak making some crucial decisions.
And there was some big time coaching errors in that game last year too.
It really wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It really wasn't. We played a clean. It was some crucial penalties, of course.
I thought we were a little bit too. Granted, Dak had a couple penalties.
Penalties become. I don't know why, bro. We had a pretty clean penalty year for the most year last year. And then that damn game right there, I was like, hey, where's the penalty coming from?
Mr. Ranger Gregory, who they just
that was one of the most glaring ones right there. Yeah.
But it was even before that. We had like a couple offsides. We had false starts.
We did.
Holding.
Where does that come from? Discipline or lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got, and where does that start? With your coach. That's coaching all day long.
And I think it's probably his weakest department. With so many strong characters in the locker room,
but we need a coach. We don't need a butt patter.
Right.
We just got rid of a butt patter.
But
however, McCarthy is. I give him big props over Garrett all day long. Don't get me wrong, but he's just a very low key. You know, we need a coach, with
and that's fine
fire,
if you had a quarterback. You had a quarterback
that's going to motivate your team. You go in the locker room and talking about. Gentlemen, we're going to go out here and we're going to execute and we're going to run our plays and we practice and, we don't shit like that. Come on.
Who likes that? Who like them kind of coaches?
Oh, yeah. He like puppets. Yeah, Jared. For sure. Yeah, he like that. Puppets. That's a puppet.
So we need to kick his ass to the curb.
But
I wish.
I'm just saying.
In a situation like that, you got to have one or the other. You got to have a strong-ass quarterback. Or you gotta have a strong ass coach. You gotta have one or the other. We got both. That's great.
And we got rid of the most strong coaches.
Man, I know.
We got in the past.
Yeah. I mean,
this is what we dealing with.
It's gonna be tough, man. But so, what's y'all prediction though for Sunday? How y'all see it playing out?
Score?
Be a little bit both. Your little analysis. How you think the game's gonna play out?
I give you both.
Yeah.
Okay, so with me, I feel like we'll win the game 27-20. And if it was on the losing end of it, it'll be by a field goal, and it'll be because of questionable play
calling or decisions. Or decisions on the field.
There you go again.
I'm just saying. There you go again. That's fine. Hey, it go hand in hand, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Go hand in hand. Just keep it real.
Right? You see it, right? I hear you. I hear you.
Real.
Come on now. Y'all gonna lay off my boy now.
That goes hand in hand.
Y'all lay off my boy now.
On that because I feel like it's gonna come from up top. So up top, it's gonna come from coaches.
It's going to be a game where everyone's gonna have to do their damn job. That's what it comes down to. Everybody's gonna have to do their job, and of course, most importantly is that because he's got the ball in his hand more than anybody else. But in terms of your question about the score, if we win, I see us winning a 30-27 or 27-24 game. If we lose, I see us losing a 24-21 game or a 21-18 game in that area. That's what I see. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a dogfight, which means it's going to come down to execution, lack of errors, good decisions. You know, that's what it's going to come. In my mind, that's where we're going with that.
I'm going to take it up another notch. I got a bold prediction, too. My bold prediction is we're going to make Brock Purdy like a damn fool. We're going to expose him.
So what you predict going to happen? What you think we're going to cause?
31-14, us. I feel like...
How many turnovers?
It got to be about 3
Takeaway. Word.
It got to be about 3 or 4 up in that.
That's a bold prediction.
That's a hell of a bold prediction.
That's a bold prediction there, boy.
Reason being, I say this because people are putting him on this pedestal for just being a game manager. Let's be real. He's a game manager. He don't turn the ball over. But however, if you have watched him this year, only reason we're having this conversation and the only reason that he hasn't turned the ball over because cornerbacks dropped the ball. That's it. He had one game where he threw 3 picks and they dropped the picks. And that's the only reason they won that
game. We ain't finna drop 3 picks.
We ain't gonna drop 3
Hell
picks.
no. We might drop one, but we ain't dropping the other 2.
That's why I have my bold prediction.
That's real. They ain't really that bold. They ain't really that bold. How you feel? You be consistent by saying that.
Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. All right. Specifically our defense. How effective do you think Parsons is going to be tomorrow?
Man, that's a key matchup.
Two questions. How effective do you see Parsons being tomorrow, and what other contributors do you see having success tomorrow for the Cowboys?
You want to go first?
I'll jump in. I've been talking pretty heavily. It depends on where they line Parsons up at. And I think wherever they do line them up at, keep them there. Whether it's on the left end or the right end. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to take a lot out of the whole team. It's one for the trenches. Like, both D-line and offensive line for both teams, man. Stout. They're veterans. These dogs down there. It's going to be tough. I'm going to be watching that trench fight, man. That's what it's going to come down to. But Parsons, man, I think he's going to be on a mission. Because, everybody in the mall going to be watching. He's going to be trying to go hard. He might try to go right at Trent Williams. He might try to go right at him, in which I would love to see.
I ain't gonna lie.
That would be a hell of a mountain to climb. That's Mount Everest right there.
Let me know when you're ready to talk.
Well, I'm gonna say this in response to what you just said. Though, I think leaving in one position is a huge mistake. You got to move them. You got to move them.
But we
a team of that caliber, the 49ers caliber, you got to move them.
But we saw when we moved them, they started running at him.
But you got to look at the opponent, though.
Huh?
You got to look at the opponent.
the Cardinals ain't better than the 49ers. So up
To me, that was an aberration. Them boys
I don't think so. If they can do that, anything, especially a good team,
I
can
don't
do that.
think so. They caught us off.
I don't
guard.
count the Cardinals. The Cardinals that was a college football game that I watched against them because those are nothing but gets and gadgets. I feel like I was watching Oregon against Colorado all over again. So I was like, okay, y'all have a system down.
But we should beat that though.
They want to talk that junk, talk about getting rid of.
They out prepared for us.
Right.
They out prepared for the game.
That's all they did.
That's all they did. They look past them.
We're
gonna look a lot better against 49ers. Yeah, I think.
So, with that being said, I'm like, okay, we got that game out the way. If we run to anybody else, we'll be more prepared, which is, I feel like the Eagles will probably try to do some stuff like that. But we'll be ready now. So I said we got that out the way. Mm-hmm. So in terms of Michael Parsons, I feel like this is my prediction with him. I feel like he should line up against Trent Williams for the simple fact that he'll be one-on-one. Mm-hmm. He won't get chipped. Mm-hmm. Right. So I'm saying, so therefore you want that matchup. Right. Now, if he lines up on the opposite side, he will get chipped and you have to worry about him getting injured.
True.
So I'm saying?
Which goes back to my original question. Mm-hmm. What about the other support team? Parsons not the only one on the team now.
No, he ain't. But
we got some other guys that need to.
He got the biggest spotlight. Which is a pretty big down spotlight.
Which is even more to my point because of the fact that these other guys, they got to find a way to get on.
This is a big tank game right here. Tank got to show up.
That's what I was leading to.
This is a big year for Tank, being his age. You know what I'm saying? And he got to show up. He got to lead them boys by example.
Armstrong, all them boys got to get
Van Der Esch got to show up. He got to stop hiding. He got to come up. He got to start filling them holes.
He got to go into his shot.
He got to open back up, bro. Yeah,
I agree.
Safeties, I ain't worried about them safeties. Safeties gonna handle their business. I just need them to check Deebo Samuel. Get him.
Somebody got to check that man. Somebody got.
Bro, I need
cannot give him no. Anytime he come across your face, somebody got to hit.
Donovan Wilson.
Somebody got to hit.
I need y'all to come smack him in the mouth off the rip.
Third and long, please.
Gotta hit him, man.
Don't get it.
Gotta hit him.
And we don't need to be doing that zone crap, man.
Ain't no secret. They just say, okay, you see what we got? Yeah. We gonna come smack you in the face.
I hope Dan Quinn really try to deliver a message tomorrow, man. We need to be aggressive, smash him out up in the face, put Bland out there straight up on IU, let him go ham on him.
He can guard him.
For sure. For sure.
He done good.
For sure. I
feel like talent for talent, man.
I
really hate Trayvon ain't in this one, but
the best thing. Well, we already saw what Bland could do last year. Okay, this year here, he started a little slow, but bam, he jumped right up in it. If he shows that wasn't an aberration that we saw last week, we got no problem.
He got too big a body.
We got no problem.
It's a big adjustment going from the slide to the outside.
But he ain't got that respect yet because
he better have. But I don't know why they're not.
They don't know. They don't know.
Cut the film on.
It was a big adjustment for him going from
slide
inside.
Yeah, it is. It's a big adjustment. Once
he get back comfortable, then we're gonna be back seeing who he is.
He's great. Yeah,
I'm comfortable in there. I'm comfortable and confident.
I do. Do y'all think we need another bona fide, consistent pass rusher opposite of Parsons to help free up things for everybody else too as well inside for the playoffs for sure?
Bonafide ain't there, but another pass rusher is there.
I mean, like a Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones shows that he's mentally capable of being around other human beings.
I mean, that's a letter I don't want to open. That's a letter I don't want to open, bro.
Bro, that's your Charles Haley. That's your Charles Haley.
Man.
Real talk. That's your Charles Haley.
If he can be mentally stable,
I'm fine with it. Right. We got the best doctors in down in Dallas. Right. Get him to the doctor. Right. Jerry hook him up with him. Get that back room, pharmacy.
Get them right.
Get that good stuff. Yeah.
Remember, man, that we had, what's the man, that we had?
Hardy.
Yeah, man. That food, yeah.
You see what he went through.
Yeah. Boy, y'all see getting slept. Man. Well, I mean, he be looking like he be ready, too. He be,
boy.
he out of there. Night.
Hey, but boy, when his head was in that football game.
Yeah.
It was few like him.
Yeah. No, you're right. That boy, he was a very violent hands, quick feet.
Yeah.
And a violent hitter. Yeah. Like when he hit cats, he hit cats.
Yeah.
Like he was different now. Don't get me wrong. He was too crazy to be around other people too long. Yeah. He needs some medication. He
definitely needs some medication, man. He was like on a whole other level.
Yeah.
He didn't understand when the game was over.
But let me give y'all my prediction real quick. Like I'm gonna give y'all 2 ways, too, like y'all did. If we start out on schedule with the lead, whether it's 3 or whatever, when we drive, we got to score. As long as we scoring every drive, majority of our drive, 80% of the time, we're good. I think our defense is going to stop them more often than not. I think it's going to be more of a field goal game for both sides for the most part, because I think we're not going to figure out the red zone thing, and I'm sure they're very stout in the red zone defensively. But if Dak sticks to the script, and I think if they get a little creative with Pollard in the backs and get them boys loose and get them lanes going, get CD going early. CD needs to get at least 5-6 targets in the first half. Dead serious. CD needs to be drawing attention so it can open up other things for everybody else. Brandon Cooks has to be a factor in this game. Gallup has been looking good as of late, and I love that, and I hope he can maintain that.
Tight ends been looking good.
Ferguson has confidence now. Yeah. Ferguson is looking
consistent. That's going to make a difference.
It's a big difference. He's making tough catches in traffic, which is very big.
We counted on the tight ends in our offense to do some things that we hadn't been able to do. Hopefully, he's that dude.
And Dak taking big chances on him too in the red zone.
Yeah, that's that trust. You know what I'm saying? Because he know he gonna need him. Yeah. He a big guy. He a big dude, 6'6". Yeah, so he gonna need him.
Hey, Dak trying to find his Whitney, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He might be it. They got the same prototype,
man. It's just that.
Before prediction wise, if the game flows like that, where we're protecting defense, running the ball, controlling the clock, hopefully forcing turnovers here and there, like you predicted, we can probably win the game 24-13. I honestly think it should be something like that. It could be. If things doesn't do good, if Dak, wet the bed on the road, with one turnover could be a difference in a game like this.
And most likely it will be.
Especially in the red zone. If we got a long ass drive, we turn the ball over and they drive the ball, back all the way down the score any type of way. That could be, devastating. But if the game does go like that, I believe the game will probably be defense still ain't gonna give up a whole lot anyway. A game like that gonna be like 17-13. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see them scoring no more than 20 points. 20 points at the most. That's the key number right there.
If we lose,
whoever get to 21, it's gonna be that.
It's gonna be what?
Like 17-13, 20-13, something like that. You know what I'm saying? 14-20, some crap like that. It's gonna be something ugly.
If Dak ever gets over his injury from scrambling, I really feel like he'd be the most unstoppable.
We need some RPOs, man.
I don't even think it's that though. He roll out periodically, but he just true to get yards. And when he do that, he still be hesitating. He be
but the RPOs are gonna lead to scrambling.
We ain't running them though. Cause we ain't RPO back. We got RPO back.
The thing is, the thing break down. He get 3-4 yards, bro.
You don't say Paul's RPO back? Come on, man. I
would use him like that.
One of the best.
He break big runs.
He's one of the best ones to do it. He is one of the best.
Dak got to be willing to want to do it. That's the thing. I don't think he want to.
But like I said too, McCarthy told us before the season started that Dak was going to scramble a little more.
He can say, McCarthy said that all he damn want. Dak got to do it. He can say that all day. Dak can say it all day too.
He's scrambled a few times this year.
He has, but
with success.
It ain't no more than we've seen even after the injury.
Fact.
So it's like he's not been able.
Just do more.
Y'all sound like y'all trying to turn Dak into a running back.
No. Just run like everybody else. Look at Josh Allen. Yeah, he big.
I'll tell you, I watched
him and Pat Mahomes the same side.
I watched Dak.
He might be bigger.
He is bigger.
I watched Dak's highlights earlier tonight of his best games, and he looked best when he was doing what y'all said, when he was scrambling. Do you remember the one where he had two where he flipped over his head.
He throws
to
the
make
ball
those kind
at
of
elite
things.
level on the run.
He
When he
does.
rolls
He
out, he
does.
throws it very well. When he make the right
But
decision.
who's that remind you of?
Romo. They do. Romo did do the same thing too.
But because guess what?
What?
That's one more thing you have to worry about. So I'm saying you can't call certain defenses in.
You got to put spy. Yeah.
Because
One left person you can bring.
Or your quarterback leaves the pocket. Guess what?
But we've also seen the flip side of that. When he scrambles, he throws some dumb stuff at times.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think,
and I'm his biggest fan.
I think he's done better. I think he's done well more than he's done bad. When it comes to that, for real. So he got he tore the leg at one time. Then he got the end of the game and the end of the playoff last year. The spike in the ball, whatever. Half referee fault too, but
I grant it. I'm gonna step out there and look in the camera and make this my bold prediction. I predict that Dak does not make a turnover this game.
We probably win then.
If you make a turnover, we win.
That's how I'm going on record.
But I mean,
I'm going on record.
You have to throw at least one touchdown.
Let's be real.
You got to throw at least one touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. If he don't make a turnover, he will throw a touchdown.
He ain't turned the ball over one game this year, and that's the one we lost.
That's true.
And really, I don't even know why he forced that one.
Because he didn't trust that damn line. That be getting damn spoiled by that damn line. He gonna be tomorrow. I hope he doesn't sit there too long and not be having his peripheral on, because it could be a quick day for him.
He got them big thighs,
man.
Hips.
Man, he be getting comfortable. When he be seeing Tyron and Zach and the boys all in front of y'all, in front of them, and still he be.
He got to get up out that fight.
Man.
So if y'all win the toss tomorrow, what y'all doing?
I want to ball for.
Man, kick that hoe off.
On ball for.
Kick that hoe off. Kick it off.
On ball for.
Man, kick it. The D gonna set the tone with man.
Now playoffs.
I want to see 11 on the field.
Playoffs, let's kick it. Now let's get the ball. Let's be the aggressor, bro. Let's score.
That's real.
Let's put stuff on the board and let them know this is what we bring to the table, and we the real deal. So that's what I want.
You want to kick? You want the ball?
I want the ball.
I'm with that now. I'm gonna go with that. That's cool. It's a regular season game, but this is a measure. It's a test, though.
I'm with you.
Gonna see.
I want the ball.
This the test.
Hey, we need to know what we gonna do tomorrow, and what we gonna do tomorrow has a lot to do with that. Put it in his hand. Let's see what we gonna do.
What jersey y'all wearing tomorrow?
Y'all won't be this one. I had this on all damn day. We got old Romo on there, man.
We got that night game. I got to work from home Monday. I got to give an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah. Boy,
if you win, it ain't gonna matter. I might not sleep much anyway.
Y'all know traditionally I've been not change the jersey week to week when we win. I've only changed jersey when we lost.
Correct.
All right.
But you did flip after we lost from Arizona. You did switch jerseys after that.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay.
And
completely.
And you messed up the comp.
Yeah, you did mess up. You gotta take your all care, man. Y'all record when y'all out of town.
How y'all gonna wait till I go out of town? How y'all gonna wait till we go out of town to say we been saying
we
ain't talking about karma.
What was that when we lost to the Eagles at one time, man? Who was that?
That karma. That karma been jacked up like
30
That karma jacked up like years before that. I know y'all can throw that out there.
Nah, man. Y'all like over 4.
Brianna done missed games and.
That's different. Cause you be the one talking about damn karma all the damn time.
But it's as a family.
Y'all messed up the karma.
But it's as a family. Nah, it ain't just me now. It ain't just me now.
But honestly though, when we all do watch at our own houses, so we do be like undefeated though. So.
But if I, you know what, if I really was into that karma thing, I would never go to an away game.
I took it hard. I thought you took it hard for real. That's why I was.
I would never go to an away game because every time we go to a damn away game.
Yeah, I need to stop that too. Yeah, not by yourself at least.
Well, I already got my tickets now. I'm going to that damn Dragon. I done paid that money, man.
No, that's in Dallas. That's in Dallas.
No. I think I'm
gonna go to that.
I've only been to one away game from my home. I've never been to another stadium.
Ever? That was the first one.
That's why I went to this.
Ever?
I figured I was safe.
No, it was New Orleans.
What?
Yeah.
What's the same man? And lost.
Fact. Did you go to Nashville too?
Nashville. For what?
Jacksonville.
Nashville. No.
Carolina.
You're right.
Carolina
I didn't think about that. No.
And I went to the second. Well, I went to.
Go talk about it.
We can't really count that game.
When we played them at home, I would say the game both times.
We can't really talk about that game. That wasn't a game.
We lost the 49ers game I went to. We beat John. No,
That was in our home.
We lost some 49ers.
No, we got killed by the
Romo came out
49ers.
and turned that thing over
man,
like apple
that was
turnovers.
crazy how bad we played that game. But
Man.
then but we started playing crazy.
Dude.
We started playing great the rest of the year though. That was so crazy.
Dude,
No,
man.
we played good at the end of the game because we tried to come back. But man,
That was too late then. Low
the
down.
way he started that game, that was man.
Yeah, that was
Man, that was one game. I was glad we bought them stand-up tickets because I ain't really lost a lot of
I
money.
had fun that game too.
Hey, I had my spot. Hey, I had spot. I was my spot right here and everything, and I messed around, moved after halftime. When I came back,
Gone.
I was full of $40. I was like, and I'm 6'5".
Hey, you gotta have a party pass partner. Yeah, I learned that early the first time.
Man, I'll never do that again.
But it be lit though. It be fun, man. It's a different energy over there, especially when we win.
Yeah,
Losing, everybody cussing.
I mean, I didn't think about how many games we've lost. We won the Lions game, that playoff game.
Y'all won that one?
Yes.
We went to that one.
You didn't go that one yet.
I don't think I've been to a playoff
Yeah,
game.
you've been missing in action a lot lately, bro.
Hey man,
You
life
gonna
calls.
get up on that ticket, man.
Life calls.
Man, take life with you, man. You can take life with you.
No, I'm gonna get back in the mix, man. Yeah.
Especially this one here, man.
Right now,
I hate you gonna miss this one.
we gotta go now. We starting the podcast here, so. But hey, y'all tune in next time. It's a wrap. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, and we'll holler at y'all next time. Y'all got any closing statements?
Nah, man, this is what it's gonna get, man. This is raw, good footage, man. Good family, all love.
It's our first podcast. It's only gonna get better for here, folks. Tune in, subscribe, and be a part of it.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, hey, talk back to us. Let us know what you want to see. Critique us. Let us know what we need to do better. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to grow this thing, man. It's our seed right here.
Yes, indeed.
We want y'all to go along with us.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yep.
We'll holler. Good work, fellas. Good work, fellas.
I'm happy with that.
54 minutes. That is great.
It went by fast.